Hey everyone, and welcome to Tirana International Airport, which is named after the world-famous Catholic nun and missionary Mother Teresa, and is also the main international airport of the Republic of Albania. This is a small but neat airport, and is the hub to the Albanian carriers Albawings and Air Albania. Most of the flights here are short to medium range, but there were rumors that a direct service to New York might be available someday soon. That was pre-COVID though, so I don't know if this is still under consideration. Since that service hasn't come about though, I'll be flying back to New York via Frankfurt today, and the first leg of my trip is aboard this Lufthansa CRJ 900, which is operated by Lufthansa CityLine. Sadly, this was filmed on the day that Albania reported its first case of COVID-19, and there weren't many passengers taking this flight to Germany today. My journey to Albania began on board the country's brand new flag carrier, Air Albania. If you haven't seen my video on that flight yet, then I definitely recommend checking it out. Since there was hardly anyone on board this flight, I ended up having an entire row to myself, which is always a plus even on a short hour and 45-minute flight like this. I really enjoyed my time in Albania, and I was pretty sad to leave. Hopefully though, I'll be able to return sometime in the near future. Anyway, let's have a look around the cabin of this CRJ 900. I thought the legroom was great, especially when you consider that this is only a regional jet. The storage space though was a bit limited, but the seatback table was massive. All of the in-flight literature was held in this compartment and was neatly stored in a plastic folder. I'd expect that most of these items have been removed now because of COVID though. The seat itself was comfortable. It was 17.5 inches wide and had 31 inches of pitch. The recline was decent too, and they also had these little coat hooks. This cabin is compact, but there's still individual air nozzles and reading lights, which I always like to see. This plane wasn't equipped with Wi-Fi, but the views outside of the window provided all the entertainment I needed for such a short flight. There was a drink service right after takeoff, and I opted for a glass of orange juice because it was still pretty early in the morning and I'm kind of a wimp. In total, there's 79 seats on this plane, and there's a small business class cabin located in the front. If you're sitting in economy like me, then you'll need to head to the rear of the plane to use the lavatory, which is very small, but it was kept clean for the entire flight. Lufthansa offered a meal service today, which I was really surprised to see. It consisted of a basic but tasty salami on rye sandwich. Not the most extravagant lunch I've ever had on a plane, but definitely better than anything you would normally receive in the US. You could tell that this plane was old. The bins are small, there were no power ports, and it lacked a lot of the other amenities that are now becoming standard, but it was very clean and well maintained. The crew was also top-notch too. I was really impressed with how friendly and professional they were. This all made for a very comfortable trip to Frankfurt and left me feeling impressed with Lufthansa's regional service. After that smooth landing, we taxied to a remote gate where we had to wait on buses for about 45 minutes while the police questioned a few passengers. This was the only negative experience I had on this trip because it made me almost miss my next flight. Thankfully though, after running through the terminal, I was able to catch the A340 that would be taking me home. So, no harm done. Anyway, that'll do it for this video. Thanks for watching and take care everyone.